So, Emma, welcome back.
Hi.
So you actually, we interviewed you in April of 2022. So I can't believe it was a year and a half ago. So just to give the viewers kind of an overview, when we last spoke in April 2022, at that point you had become a consistent, profitable, full-time day trader. After the usual challenges, you've been in the Sambora trading community almost from day one. So you really have came through. You've really came through all the challenges that every single retail day trader comes up against. But you smashed through that barrier. You've been consistently profitable. You've been a full-time trader for well over a year and a half. So I suppose this interview is a catch-up to see what you've been doing since then, where you see your future going, and really, really importantly, advice that you can give other people that are either starting their journey or in the process of trying to become consistently profitable.
Yes. So, with everything, it's been great. Working a lot less hours has been fantastic. And with everything else, it goes up and down, doesn't it? I've tried different things and stuff, and the thing that has come to me that I've found is to use a high leveraged account, so that I don't have to put as much capital in myself. I did go through a naughty stage of a bit of revenge trading if I had a bad day, which everybody knows we all do. But I found that if I had less of my own money in it, if you like, I obviously couldn't wipe out an account as easy. So it does mean, obviously, with the high leverage that you do have to, be more sort of accurate with your entries and exits. But for me, it really does work well. I've found a sort of niche in that.
Wow, I mean, the last time that we spoke, you were still trying to get over the excitement of being a consistently profitable trader. How does it feel now, literally a year and a half down the line? Has the
Oh,
excitement kind of gone? Is it just the norm now?
no, not yet. It's still exciting, and I'm still got new things coming along. You kind of, you keep building up, don't you? I've had an awful lot of people come to me and ask, how I'm doing it, and what sort of advice and stuff I can give them, and things. And to push it a bit further forwards, I've started a little bit of sort of mentoring myself, and not to your degree in any way, but just giving people a bit of advice and how to use the leverage to help them out. So it's just a wonderful thing to be able to give back, what you've
And
taken,
it's
and
great
to go
because
forward.
it's fantastic. I mean, you've been in this business how many years now? At least three,
Oh, is
maybe
it
even more.
3? Yes, yeah, three
Maybe even
years.
more. So it's absolutely fantastic. I suppose, somebody that's either starting their journey or still trying to become consistently profitable, if they were sitting here, I think there's a couple of questions they'd love for me to ask. And I
Yeah.
suppose, there's a couple of questions, but I mean, if there's one thing that you could nail to the wall and just to let everybody understand that, these one or two elements truly do make a difference and are a game changer, what would that be for you?
I think you really do. I remember you told me this. You just have to keep going, don't you? You have to keep not, just keep practicing. It's like any business. It is literally running a business. Don't think that you're going to go in there and become an instant millionaire. It's not. It's you are running a business, and you have to run it like that. So you are going to have bad days, and bad days do come, and you've got to try and not lose the plot with it, like sometimes I had done in the past, and no doubt you have done.
Yeah, of
And
course.
just keep going. I mean, how many times have we tried to throw the towel in, and I'm never touching that laptop again, oh, I hate it, and yet you don't really, because you're itching the next day to get back on it. So yeah,
And
don't give
how,
up, keep going.
Exactly, and I've been saying that for years. I mean, how does it feel to have finally got over that? I mean, because it's not recent, like, you know, you've been consistently profitable for over a year and a half. How does it feel to
Yeah.
have such, you know, a long period that has passed that you were still consistently profitable? Like, this didn't just happen a month ago. You've been consistently profitable for well over a year and a half now. So, how does it feel to have such a distance and such a time in the market where you're still consistently profitable?
The only word I can describe it as is you're filled with a confidence, aren't you? You kind of, you know what to expect, because the longer you're in the market, you can see the little ticks and stuff that are coming your way, and the movement of the market. So you just build more and more confidence as you keep getting your trades right. You know, it builds your confidence up, and then, you know, it just starts working, and you build, the confidence just grows and grows and grows.
Exactly, I know exactly what you mean by that. So listen, something that I mean, I wouldn't be sitting here right now if I hadn't have joined Zed Monopoly's trading course, you know, and that was
Yeah.
4.5 years ago, wherever it was, I can't remember now. 2019. So how many years ago was that? 4.5. So I wouldn't be
Yeah.
sitting here right now if it wasn't for him. How important do you think education is in this business? And when I say that, I mean getting educated by somebody, because you'll hear a lot of people saying don't pay for education, it's free on YouTube, and to a certain degree that is true, but
Yeah.
you don't get everything, you don't get the full package free on YouTube. That's nonsense. So how important do you think it is to actually get educated and to join a trading community? Because as I said, if I didn't join a trading community, I would not be sitting here right now. So how important do you think that is, and how big a part do you think that it played in your success?
Absolutely. There's no way I'd be sat here now if it wasn't for you. You know, the exact same thing. You have to have somebody with a set of rules that has been there and done it, and knows the pitfalls. Otherwise, you'd just be going forever. I mean, yes, you will get the odd person that will, you know, pick it up, but for me myself, you know, it took a while to think that, you know, actually you did know what you were doing, and I should listen to you and not keep making the same mistakes.
Yeah.
So a mentor is an absolute must, you know, and get somebody that you can rely on, you can see that has gone there and done it, you know, and that's kind of speaks the same language as you. You understand what they're saying. You can pick up the ways that they're doing, making it easy for you to understand. Because you know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. It isn't that difficult, you know.
That's my line. That's the
Yeah,
line
no,
I use.
you know, me too. It's not that difficult. I'm really dyslexic as well. So, you know, as I
Me too.
say, it's just a matter of the patterns, and sort of recognizing the things. So, you know, if you've got a mentor there showing you the sort of the ticks and stuff of what, when the market's going to move, and their ways, you know, you're going to pick it up so much faster than trying to go off 4 or 5 different free things on YouTube.
Because the free, again, the content that is completely free, there's so much of it, it's very confusing and very mixed. So yeah, 100%. And also for
Yeah.
me, thinking back to when I first joined, it's actually nice to be part of a community, isn't it? It's really nice. Even if you're not the kind of
Yes.
person that engages, it's just nice to actually have it there.
It is, and you know, because I haven't engaged too much. Again, it's more due to my dyslexia, but I do have a bit of a read through, and it's nice. And you do pick up stuff. You know, people will ask you
Of
questions, and
course.
you think, oh, you know what? That's really good. I can use that myself. And it's, you know, it's nice to hear that other people have bad days, or sometimes you can have a bad day and you think, God, what's going on? And then you look at, you know, your thing, and you realise everybody's had a bad day, and it was just the
Yeah.
market.
Of
So,
course,
you
of
know,
course.
yeah,
So yeah, it's incredible. I've said it before. I love doing these interviews with students that have been, especially students that have been in my trading community for years. You know, it's a testament not just to the community, but to the individual that they put the time in. What's next for you? So you mentioned, you know, people have been asking you about how to do X, Y, and Z. So maybe we have another mentor in the making, maybe?
Yes, I'm going to do a little bit, not quite as much as you, but just a few things really for the account that I use with the high leverage and stuff, and sort of getting the entries and that right. I have put sort of a few videos together and stuff, and yeah, so just starting out following your footsteps.
Fantastic. And what I'll do is I'll put the links to your social media in the description of this video. So
Perfect.
I suppose, last words from you, advice. What would you give people that are really struggling right now, that are struggling to find that consistency or that level of consistency? You know, apart from, you know, don't give up and just keep going. Is there any kind of other, is there anything else that you could say to them that would just kind of give them that little bit more motivation just to stick in there? Because you've been through the mill, you've done it.
Yeah, yeah. I found that writing down each trade, so I could see it literally there without having to log on and stuff like that, helped me a lot. So I could see if I was over trading, I could see if it was a loss. And also, you know, that if I sort of took a couple of days of losses, that I would slip myself back into demo. So to build
Yeah.
my confidence back up, if nothing else, and to as soon as I started going consistent again in the demo, then I would go back into the real accounts, and it would
Yeah.
also protect my account.
Yeah, no, listen, I've done the same, and you know, a lot of traders do it, and I also recommend that you do that if you're lacking to find that consistency.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
sometimes it can be just the market can be just very volatile for a few days, can't it? And it's not
yeah,
necessarily anything you're doing. It's just the market taking back a bit of money off us that we've had.
exactly. I mean, today is a nice example. Normally, I would have placed 2 to 3 intraday trades. I've literally placed one trade today, and it was a
Yeah,
red trade, so I think I lost 30 points. But I can
yeah,
see that, you know, I can see this morning that the market is, it's not the right setup just to keep trading. So I've literally, you know, said to my team, I'm done now for the morning. I'll come back this afternoon. So how important is it to recognise when the market is just not playing ball, and that you should walk away for the next hour, for the next session, or even for the next day? How important do you think
yeah.
that is?
Oh, that's one of the most important rules that you've got to know, because otherwise, you know, which I have done many times, you wipe your account out, and it just, you know, it's so easily done. You don't even realise you're doing it. You know, it's
Yeah.
you just get so cross, so frustrated, you know, and we've all been there. We've all done it. Just, you know, think, no, today is the day. I've paid some bills in my business. I'm going to walk away.
Yeah,
And, you know, let's
exactly.
see what tomorrow brings. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Switch it off and go out and enjoy yourself.
And you know what? It's actually a game changer, but people find it so difficult to actually do that.
Yeah,
So that truly is a game changer. You've heard it from me, you've heard it from you,
yeah,
and any consistent and profitable trader will tell you that that's what you should do. Listen, thank you
yeah.
very much for coming on.
No
I know a lot of
problem.
people out there will absolutely love this interview, especially people in our trading community that have known you from day one. It's nice
Yeah,
to get an update. So basically, I suppose we're going to watch out for you. You're going to be mentoring
yes,
people, and
yeah.
you know, congratulations. You know,
Oh, thank you.
you know, you're still a consistent, profitable trader after all of this time. So, thank
Yeah,
you for coming on.
no problem. Thank you very much for having me.